As we enter the final quarter of the year, it is time to look at some of the new movies coming out in October, well, the end of October, and then November. Now, in terms of 2024, I think we've dropped the ball. We've not actually reviewed quite a lot of movies that have come out this year. We said at the start of this year we were going to do that. I mean, in terms of 2024 movies that are actually up on this channel, reviewed, I'd say there's less than five. There'd have to be less than five. I'd have to go and do a quick head count, but I recently watched Longlegs with Nicolas Cage. That came out in July, so I'll be reviewing that. But again, it's 2024, man. You just don't really get that good at movies. But we're going to look through these movies and see which ones could we review and which ones could we talk about. But all coming out yesterday on the 18th of October. Anora, Bookworm, Goodrich, Kensuke's Kingdom, Smile 2, and Woman of the R. Obviously, Smile 2 is the standout there because I mean I've never even watched the first one, but I've seen a lot of advertising to do with this movie, so I'm going to assume that it must be worth something. So at the six movies there, that's the only one I would even remotely consider. So we'll move on. Then on 24th of October, we've got Canary Black. Never even heard of that. When I have Don't Move, Wolfman, and Venom, The Last Dance on the 25th of October. I watched one of the Venoms. I mean, I don't mind Tom Hardy, but I think you have to be a special kind of idiot to actually enjoy the Venom movies, man. It's just some guy getting followed around, partly by like this Venom creature, and he becomes it. Oh, the mystery, the lure. I mean, who cares? Crap, to be honest. Then we got on the 30th of October, Time Cut. Never even remotely heard of that. Into November, you've got Blitz, Conclave, Here, Juror 2, Lost on a Mountain in Maine, A Real Pain, Meet Me Next Christmas, The Amateur, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever, Conclave, Expands. So a week after, we're getting. Well, actually, I think it's because the first one's a limited release, and you get Elevation, The Piano Lesson, Weekend in Taipei, Emilia Perez, Hot Frosty, Heretic, Red One, The Merry Gentleman, Blitz, Gladiator 2, Joy, The Piano Lesson, Spellbound, Wicked. So, I mean, I've literally read out a lot of movies there up until the 22nd of November, and Gladiator 2 is the one that only you take notice of. There's not really an awful lot floating around. Then you've got, I mean, to wrap up, you've got Maria, Mayona 2, and Our Little Secret. Then there's a movie called September 5th. I mean, I'd be more interested in September 11th, but here, if they want to go with September 5th and rewrite history, and who am I to judge them? But as for this, man, there's a reason. I mean, the red one is a movie with The Rock. I've seen a trailer for it where he like picks up a Hot Wheels car and he turns it into a real life Ferrari, and it's to do with Santa. I don't know, man. The Rock's movies are just a bit shite. And speaking of the Rock's movies, you've got Miona too, which of course he was in the first one. I'm going to assume he'd be in the second one. I've never even watched the first one, but I'm going to assume he'd be in the second one. So, I mean, The Rock appearing throughout November. Leave your thoughts down below. But these movies, man, doesn't leave me with much I want to review.